Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. I've mentioned how young people, particularly now, are going to be a lost generation. I did this in previous videos about how employers basically are finding it difficult to hire young people. Um, the cost, the red tape, etc. You don't want to hire someone with no experience because it may not work out. And especially now that the new Employment Rights Bill comes in, watered down and diluted as it may be, will still put a further spanner in the works as far as that's concerned. However, since the election, since Labour came to power, it's been revealed, thanks to the Centre for Policy Studies, who've done this sort of report, that employing young workers now, straight out of school or college or whatever, their first job is going to cost an extra £4,000 each for each worker they hire. This is thanks to a series of factors, including the rise in minimum wages for the different age brackets, hiring, these two, that hire since they came to election is now more expensive. In fact, 18 to 20-year-olds will jump from £15,652 a year in 2024 to 19,747 by April next year. That's a rise of 26%. On top of that, of course, you've got the national insurance rises that have gone in. You've got extra cost of bureaucracy that's assigned to it. The cost of the pensions as well, because the pension is linked to the salary. Then as that salary's increased, the employer's pension contribution has gone up as well. And in total, it's gone up £4,000 a year per employee. Daniel Herring, who's the top researcher there regarding sort of tax and fiscal research, said that instead of making it better for businesses to hire young people, she's piled up the cost of employment. Businesses faced with difficult operating conditions will be less likely to take the chance on a younger worker or someone with fewer skills to offer. Now the cost of hiring them has skyrocketed. Now, a number that's not published by the government because it is horrendously embarrassing is the unemployment rate for 16 to 24-year-olds in this country. It's currently 15.5%. That's the highest it's been outside of COVID since 2008. When we had the banking breakdown. That number is going to increase. That number is only going up. And of course, once employment rights come in, even more so. And of course, the fact that more people are going to leave, close their companies, move abroad, or companies are just going to go under. And traditionally, companies will still employ younger people, particularly in things like retail, which is going to see a lot of people go. And hospitality, which often has young people, they'll go as well. That rate is expected to hit 20% before the April deadline this year, or in 2026, and 30% by the end of next year. A third of all young people out of work. That's their futures taken away. They're never going to get that start. They're never going to get that work ethic, that job chance. And this is going to be for years. They're never likely to do well in life. They've basically had their entire future taken away from them within 1 year of Labour coming to power. That's the legacy of Labour, an entire destroyed generation. And all you people who voted Labour, well done you. Thanks a lot. Bye.